What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Eats and I watched the movie Nightbitch with the tagline Motherhood is a bitch. Yeah, this was a bit of a weird movie. Yeah. This I'm untying my shoes. This was just a bit of a weird movie, and it was sometimes you have the logical, kind of logical weird, where there's kind of a logic behind it. There's something happened, and then that person does that because of that reason. But I didn't feel like that this movie really had that, So just let's start with the movie, shall we? We're in a supermarket and we see a shelf. We see shelves. Obviously, because we're in a supermarket. A car comes driving by, and in the car sits a boy, and it's pushed by the mother. Now we follow the cart, and the mother looks to her left, and she sees another mother, with two children. One who sits just perfectly still, in the cart, and the other one, they grabs cereal and puts it in the cart, But the mother is trying to keep all the cereal out of the cart. The mother walks further, and then our mother walks also further. She comes, at the crossing in an aisle, where you have, there's more path, that goes sideways too. So, she walks, she comes, she walks past the corner, and then somebody that stands around the corner, she looks over, and immediately, oh hey! And hugging, and we're gonna leave it at that, because if you don't know, it's gonna be next. Watch the movie yourself. This movie just didn't really have excitement. And the weird part about this movie is that she turned into a dog. But there was not a specific reason, that we really got why she turned into a dog. It was because her mother could turn into a dog too, but we didn't have the reason why she could do it. It was just because. Just because. And that was with her too, she was stay-at-home mother, and she was a bit fed up or whatever, and then at night, in the evening at night, she turned into a dog, not a wolf, no, a dog. So it's kind of weird, because like I said, we didn't really had a connection from why is that possible, but like I said, not every movie has it, but I kind of missed that in this movie, that I would have liked to have a bit of a explanation from why it was possible. They also said, yes, when you give birth, something primal, animalistic comes out, and that's probably, that was the connection maybe to it, which in my opinion is kind of stupid. But hey, I'm not a parent, I'm not a mother, I'm not a father, so I'm not an uncle, so I have no clue how it is to raise a child. But yes, it's probably hard, but it's not the most difficult job in the world. It's up there, but it's not the most difficult job in the world. But it's still up there. It's still very difficult. But Bill Burr did also a skit about it. But it's kind of true. It's difficult, but it's not the most difficult job in the whole fucking world. But I'm also gonna leave it at that. This movie was just okay. Like I said, it really didn't give me the excitement that I expected that this movie would have got me. The name Nightbitch. It sounds so and it says comedy horror, but I didn't really saw the horror of this movie. You know, what the fuck was horror about this movie? That she can turn into a dog? Is that the horror part? You know, but yeah, I will give this movie a 3 out of 5. Watch the movie yourself, leave likes, recommend a good transformation movie down below in the comment section, you know, that you can transform in something or somebody. Subscribe to the channel, come join Discord, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another movie. Bye.